Once I get done with that, I'll send you the audio files. Yeah. Alright, that's a bet. I need to get you in the studio though. Gotta get you in there quick. Alright, man, I'll hit you up. Alright.
Ooh, Sean, that's fire.
So, what made you start doing music?
Music with my dad. He played the organ, and my auntie played the piano. And I wanted to be a part of that, so I asked him if I could play the drums. And he gave me a shot. I did good. One thing led to the next. I was the church drummer. What made me switch over to the production side was when I looked up into the balcony and I saw this guy moving faders up and down, controlling the microphone. So I asked him, how does he do it? He had no problem with me seeing how things work. One thing led to the next. Asked my dad for my first beat making software, gave that to me, and now I'm producing music.
How'd you get your name?
I didn't really come up with that name. Artists that I've recorded through the years gave me that name, because there were so many different Shawns at the school I was going to. At first I was called Shawn the Drummer because I played the drums, so I was called Shawn the Drummer. But once people started noticing that I was actually recording and producing, making beats, that's when people started realizing, okay, that's Shawn the Producer. Like, they killed the Shawn the Drummer, it's Shawn the Producer now, and I just let it stuck. And I moved down to Nashville, and everybody starts to calling me Sean P. So either way it go, the artist pretty much gave me my name. So.
How old were you when you made your first beat?
I was 13 years old. I used this software called Reason 5, my very first software. I still use that to this day. I'm on Logic 10 right now. But yeah, I was 13 when I made that beat. Nobody's gonna never hear that beat ever in their life, cause that beat was not quantized. I ain't know nothing. I was just making a beat.
Who inspires you the most?
Who inspires me the most? I would have to say my father, because he knows everything you need to know about music. Like, he taught me the major scales. He taught me different chord progressions. He taught me, like, if you record music that's not at a certain standard, then that's where it's always gonna be. Like, that's how people gonna always look at you, like, okay, he's at this level. Like, he's not gonna go any higher. Like, and ever since then, I just pretty much always try to put that in my head and make myself better. So I really look up to my father, and when it comes to inspiration.
Who reached out to you about 5 Out?
Well, I was interning at a recording studio out here in Smyrna. Shout out to DreMusiq. They let me pretty much study the board. They let me link up with different artists in the studio. Then one day Lotus came in the studio to record a track. I liked the verse that he put down, and he pretty much gave me his phone and told me to follow him on Instagram. One thing led to the next. Got in contact with his manager Wesley Crutcher, and now we building the empire. We building the empire, and everything's coming up.
Who is Ace?
Ace is my manager, owner, and founder of Trilogy Court. Ace is also my blood cousin. So it's not necessarily how I met him, or it's not necessarily who is he, because y'all gonna know who he is. He's a real cool guy. He's not only my manager, not only my cousin, he's the person that I look up to. He motivates me. He's like my personal coach. He tells me what should go, what shouldn't go. So fucks with him heavy. So that's my guy. Some upcoming events. We got a lot of stuff going on with the label. We got Lotus dropping Bankroll on Spotify and iTunes tomorrow, actually. We got Rick and Mortis, the cover that he's doing. That's dropping soon. I don't know the date yet, but Rooted Evil. That just dropped on SoundCloud. Videos coming, I believe, this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. As far as me, I got this new YouTube series, The Show. And that just consists of a day in life of my life, and all the people I hang around with, and it's going to be consistent of different special guests that I bring into the studio. So this is Sean P. Stay tuned. Follow me on subscribe to everything below this screen. And you're an artist, let's work.